Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Turn Up Chronicles.
We're turning up.
Turn down for what?
Hey.
Turn down for what? Woogie. In case you don't know, I'm YemiTheTurnUpMC.
Oh Lord, and I am DJ OP, your limited vibes machine, now known as the Sound Whisperer
One.
Thank you.
The keeper of sounds.
The keeper of sounds. All right. I should work on finding your own correct nicknames. You've done a good job.
We do know what we do.
All right, we'll get right into it.
If you're new here, welcome. You know, we're just here to just vibe. We're just a bunch of entertainers. We're MCs and DJs, giving our perspective about entertainment, weddings, event, and talking about real life and just vibing, giving our own opinions of things. You know, we might not be right, we might not be correct at all.
You might not agree with it.
You might not agree with it.
And that's fine.
That's the power, the beauty of democracy and freedom of speech. So,
and
we hope you can learn from our conversations as well.
One thing we're gonna do, another disclaimer we're gonna put here is these are just opinions. Mm-hmm. We are not saying we read it somewhere and it's fact and it's law and everything. We're having conversations.
Yeah.
These are just our opinions, so we're not saying anything is right or anything is wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So please don't come after us for that. We're just having conversations. You can agree with it, you cannot agree with it, you can
learn
bring a different point of view. We're ready to learn. We're ready to understand your point of view. It's one thing about life, the moment you stop learning, you know, you're basically
start dying.
You're dying at that point. So
ain't nobody want to die.
Yeah. So we're gonna get right into it. Question we found on Reddit or online. Somebody was asking, why do Nigerians or Africans do multiple weddings? Like they will have court wedding, they will have traditional, they have church wedding, they will have introduction, they will have they'll do the regular reception and all of that after. But they're asking, why do they do multiple weddings? Is it even essential to do all these multiple weddings?
Well, I feel like even if we're going from a standard of marriage originality, I mean, from the biblical point of view, there was no template for weddings proceedings. You know, the Bible just gave, even from the time of Adam and Eve, it was just like a man will leave his father and his mother and cling to his wife and they will become one, right? And that was it. So the idea of it is just the departure and the clinging. That's the part of it. But you know, over time, it's and there's some. I mean, even going to New Testament, whereby you know Jesus attended like the wedding in everybody else. I mean, it was not against it. The ceremony, ceremony started creeping into things which made it more beautiful and more wonderful. Then you know, with different ceremonies, different cultures have their own different ceremonies as well. So I guess everybody has their own way of doing celebrating weddings, you know, be for Africans or Nigerians generally, we're very cultural. We're always gonna go back to that traditional form of marriage,
and we like our culture.
Yeah, and we love our culture exactly. So I think for Africans generally or Nigerians in this case, I would say that we tend to recognize the traditional more. Because that's the one that goes down to the roots and you know, the meeting the family and everything, you know. But as time goes by, other forms have entered into it in terms of like the court weddings and then also, I mean, the church wedding is definitely a standard as well. But so whichever way,
I'll say my own take on it is one, if you know anything about, I'm speaking as a Nigerian. If you know anything about Nigeria, we like to celebrate.
We love to party. Any given
back
opportunity.
Home in Nigeria, every weekend, our parents have like 4 or 5 weddings or celebrations that they attend.
We love to party.
Nigerians love to party. You might see stats online saying we are living below a certain, but party.
We still love to party.
It will be there. We love to party. Yeah. So that's one thing about us, and I think that's a lot of cultures actually really like enjoy the party. It's like here, typically your party will end by midnight.
Yeah,
and everybody goes home. But in some instances back home, the person is actually
Just started.
he's just starting to get interested at midnight.
Real.
Sometimes it's 4 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Sometimes the sun is coming up before.
Yeah. People are eating and dancing and just having fun. Yeah.
And like we said, we love our culture. And for most Nigerians getting married, they want the culture to be part of their wedding. And even if, this is probably a bigger topic, but even if, like, say the couple getting married, say they are Nigerians, but they were born here, even if they don't want to celebrate, their parents want to celebrate. Yeah, parents who want to. I went for all these other people's children's wedding. Why isn't that my own child? I will not celebrate. So that's another thing. We're very ingrained in our culture.
And not everybody actually move forward with doing all the three types. Some people, I mean, like I said, wedding is a one day thing. You don't have to go broke doing a wedding. So if you're only able to do traditional white wedding, go for it. If you're able to merge it all up into one day and do everything and save costs, do it. If you only want to do one, do it. Just do whatever works for you.
I will use that to segue into something that we were going to discuss later on. But what do you think about like a lot of this one day weddings that we're seeing, where traditional Nigerian weddings on the same day as the church, as the reception, as the just one day wedding? What do you think about that?
I mean, number one reason for it is cost effective.
Very cost effective.
That's number one reason. No matter it's stressful.
Very stressful.
Or it's cost effective. No matter how you want to spin it, number one reason is always cost effective. The other two is logistics in terms of like the people. People might not be able to come for the several days and you just want to do it. So those are the two major reasons for doing it. So I feel like, I mean, if you can do it, definitely do it. You pay for the whole day. It's stressful. Exactly, like it's stressful. We've done that as well. We've done traditional and the reception that same day as well. We've done different types of it. So
we've done combination.
Some people might go ahead and hire separate people for traditional and hire separate reception. Some people might be like, "Oh, you can do everything for us." So so we do both either ways. But just know that it's gonna be a long day. For all parties.
You know what I find with those days? It makes sense. I see a lot of people doing it now, and that's the new vogue thing to do. It makes sense. The only thing I find from a DJ's perspective is by the end of the night, when we're getting to the dance, and this is dance mostly for the younger folks at this point, because we've done the whole traditional and all of that. The parents have danced, they've spread money, they've done all of that. But when we get to that dance for the reception, like the actual reception of the wedding, I see that a lot of the younger folks are tired at that point. Like, typically, I'll say like an average dance set is like an hour and a half. But when we had those kind of long days, by 45 minutes in, you see that people are just limping along. So if you have 5 hour energy,
just prep yourself.
Drink lots of fluid. It's good. It's gonna be a long day. It is tasking on everybody, on vendors, on the couple, on the friends, on the guests. It is tasking. Wear the same shoe for the whole day. Imagine doing that for like 14 hours. And standing up, sitting down, taking pictures, running up and down. And so many things going on. It is tasking. But for when it works, it works.
It works, yes, really good.
It works really good.
Really good.
So that was that. I'm glad we talked about that. The next thing we're gonna talk about is actually twofold, but is how do you find the right partner? And then I'll say the next one once we're done talking about that. How do you find the right partner? And I'll just say it now. Should you live together before you get married? All right, let's start. How do you find the right partner? So finding the right partner, it can be anywhere.
Exactly.
It can be anywhere. Some people say, I'm more traditional. I don't do online dating and all of that. It can be Can be anywhere. It can be at church. It can be at school. It can be at work. And some jobs will say disclose your relationships to HR, so that we know.
So that we know.
It can be anywhere. Just I think Yemi was saying this in the last episode. When you know, okay, what you want out of a relationship, and you're not intentional about it. And for us that are Christians, you pray about it. God will start bringing those kind of people.
Like minds, yeah.
For free thinkers to say, you're attracting positivity. At that point, towards you, like it will just start happening. It can be anywhere. Some people say, I don't go out, I don't do anything, I don't go to work and back. Between work and back,
you can meet people
at work. Your neighbor that is living right on top of you.
You might not have been noticing them for a bit, but as soon as that your eyes of understanding open, you just where have you been? You've been here?
Yeah.
Why didn't I consider you before?
Yep. At the gym, at so many places. Just be receptive is what I'm gonna say. Be in that mind space. Are you at that point where you are ready to settle down? Because if you're not, please don't waste anybody's time.
Yeah. And in some cases, I would say over 50% of the cases, like if you ask couples today, they will tell you that there was a point in time that your partner didn't look like it.
Yes. That's a big topic.
That you just, there will be someone that will be like, me and you. Like
from where to where?
Holy Spirit, if it's not you. Like there's someone that would not look at like it at first, but over time you'll be able to be like, man, I'm so glad I made that decision to be with you.
Most of the time, the person you need might not be the person you want. A lot of people want, theoretically, they want something.
Yeah.
But what they need is actually very different from what they actually want.
Yeah.
So like Yemi said, your partner might not look like it.
Yeah.
I know, not to put anybody on blast, but I know we did, one of our clients were doing a birthday for her husband, and there were a lot of comments, or even comments from herself that, when she met her husband, that he didn't look like the kind of person that she wanted to be, because she's very outgoing and, all of that. But her husband is very calm and quiet, and, he seemed, they're in a way boring to her. But now being married for over 10 years, I think it was, and having kids and all of that, she said, this is definitely what I needed. So just be mindful of that. It might not, you might be looking for tall, dark, and handsome, 6-packs and everything, which is all good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's all good, or somebody that, talks a lot or likes to travel or whatever, but maybe you don't need somebody that is exactly like you. You want somebody that can level you out. Maybe when you want to go and spend this big money, the person can say, wait, do we have things in order first?
Let's know what we are doing.
Let's know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So the second part of that, though, should couples live together before they get married? I have a very different take from what you might think.
Oh, my.
Oh, Lord. I will start. I will say yes. And there are pros and cons to everything. And the reason I'm saying yes is because...
At what point are you saying yes for? Is it at the beginning?
Oh, no, not at the beginning.
To wedding?
So for me, there has to be a proposal, and there has to have been a ring and all of that before any of this happens. And the reason is because there are certain things about living with somebody that I feel like it's not nice to be finding out after you're married. Like does this person snore? Does this person fart in their sleep? Or does this person wake up moody every day? Maybe all the time you've been talking to your fiance or your girlfriend or boyfriend, it's always after maybe 1 hour of them being awake. Maybe this person wakes up cranky every morning. Or before they go to bed, they need everywhere to be silent and calm and all of that, and no movement and all of that. I don't think those are things you should be finding out in marriage.
Yeah.
And we were talking about traditional weddings and all of that. A lot of people that I know believe that after you've done your Nigerian traditional marriage,
You're married.
or even the introduction and all of that,
Yeah.
you are married and you can start living together. And I am 100%, well, let me not say 100%, but I agree with that principle, because your parents have met, you've started the home.
Traditional marriage is a form of marriage.
It's a marriage, right? Yeah. So you can start, and for some people it's months. The only thing Nigerian parents will say is don't get pregnant before the
white wedding.
Actual wedding. But like I was saying, I feel like you need to understand certain things about a person before you like get married, before you like get married on paper for real, because there can be so many surprises that you're not ready for.
Yeah.
What do
it's
you
not
think?
surprises that would make you want to back out. It's some things that you
I know
need
now.
how to live with.
Yes.
At that point is what you want to know. If this person is snoring, for example, you just have to know how to live with it.
Yes.
Because it won't be I don't know, maybe snoring will be a deal breaker to you, but you probably have asked some questions before getting it. If snoring was a deal breaker for you, you'd have asked that beforehand.
Yeah, you should have.
You should have asked. You should have asked though.
Yeah.
So maybe some things you discover are just things that, okay, maybe I just need to adjust to this, because now it's not going to be, there's nothing like my space again. It's like there's no place to hide anymore. So yeah, so I get that, because even traditional marriage, people try to undermine traditional marriage a lot, but I feel like it's not. Traditional marriage actually it embodies that first part of the scripture that talked about a man leaving his wife, his father and his mother, because the traditional marriage actually shows that, it depicts it in that setting.
Yep,
you can see your partner leaving the family and you're clinging. It really embodies that verse of the scripture. So it's the marriage itself. So some people only do traditional marriage, and it's marriage. So it's
it holds.
And it holds.
In Nigeria, at least, a traditional marriage holds.
It holds
as being married. Now, say you got married in Nigeria traditionally, and you come here, you'll probably have to do a court wedding here to hold on paper. Yeah. So that's another thing. I know a lot of people will get remarried if they move with their wife or their family here, because they didn't actually have like an actual wedding. But
so me, I don't have anything against people that have done traditional marriage and are living together.
How about without traditional marriage?
Without traditional marriage,
But they are getting married. Say they are getting married in like 6 months. They proposed.
6 months is long ago.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I didn't say 3 months.
But for you to, I mean, I don't know how long it takes to. Well, no, let me say I don't know how long, because some people propose a year before and they still.
I proposed 2 years. I proposed 2 years before I got married.
So I feel like it's situational. Depends on the situation.
Okay, let's use the 6 month example. What would you say there? 6 months to marriage.
You're putting me on. like I said, I don't know. It depends on people. Whatever works for them, So, I mean, situations it happens. So the only thing is, there's the religious part of it that people always want to, and that's the reason why they try not to. Be like, before you marry, don't stay together, to prevent to ensure that you're keeping yourself, you're not doing blah blah blah. But that's like the major reason for it. That's the major reason of that cohabitation that they try to prevent.
I will say this, and sometimes I feel like sometimes that thing can just be like, it's just for the parents' peace of mind, because. For instance, say you're about to get married, you guys live in like different states, and the groom is flying to go see the bride, or bride is flying to go see the groom every once in a while. They say, okay, when you get there, your parents, your pastors, and all of that will say, when you get there, make sure you get a hotel and everything. But at the end of the day, if you think about it, if something is going to happen, something will happen. You get what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, those precautions make sense. Don't get me wrong. Don't put yourself in those situations, especially if you especially for principles and stuff like that. Don't put yourself in those situations. But at the end of the day, it comes down to discipline and how disciplined you can be, because we can hang out till 1 a.m. in the morning, and then I go and sleep in my hotel for 3 hours, and I come back and start hanging out with you at 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning. What use was that? At the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. We're hanging out in your apartment till this time, and then I go at the end of the day, for me, it's like, okay, we are just deceiving ourselves at that point. I just wasted money on a hotel at that point. But I get it as for precaution sake. You don't want to have accidents and things like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like if I know that this is the person I'm going to get married to, come what's me, we're already planning to get married anyway. Yeah. If I'm not saying you should go out ahead and make accident, but if accident happen, we are already on the way to getting married at that point. But that's just my my interesting take on that.
Yeah. So it's that I said it's situational. So we can't sit here and we're not trying to judge anybody. We're putting life scenarios into place here. So everybody, we're different space in life. So whatever, we're all dealt different cards. So we just gotta play it.
So just be smart. Be smart.
Manage your situation.
You try and do the best with what you have.
What you have. Just be a better person.
I think that's a pretty good discussion. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment, share the video. We definitely appreciate that. I want to know your own take.
Yes.
What do you guys feel about this topic? Because I know people might have
conflicting
different opinions.
Yes.
We're not saying our opinions are right though. And we're just trying to be realistic and also not forgetting, like, there's also the faith part of things, there's also that. So being able to manage all of that. So thank you for tuning with us or jamming with us. I remain DJ OP.
And I am YemiTheTurnUpMC.
Peace.
Love you guys. Cheers.